Identifying.
Standby one. Let's go.
You are about to experience the uncensored conversations, stimulating wit, and the thought-provoking wisdom. Bold, raw, and uncut. Right now, on the LanceScurv Show.
Welcome to another episode of the LanceScurv Show. This one's out of Kansas City, Missouri. One man is in custody charged with attempted sodomy after he allegedly assaulted a 2-year-old girl at a playground. That child's mother managed to fight the man off, according to court documents, and now he faces felony charges. William L. Bates Jr., 24, of Kansas City, Missouri, is charged with first-degree attempted sodomy and attempted statutory sodomy with a person less than 12 years old. Prosecutors said on Friday, Bates was at Kemp Playground near 9th and Harrison. A 2-year-old girl was playing on a swing when Bates, as the child's mother told police, began eyeballing her children. The mother said Bates walked up behind and snatched the child off the swing, grabbing her by her hips and pulling her diaper down. The mother said she saw Bates lift his shirt and take his pants down and began thrusting against her daughter. The mother ran at him and knocked him to the ground. The mother continued to hit Bates while he was on the ground. Bates eventually managed to get away and run from the park. The mother ran to a nearby Restart daycare and had staff call police. Police arrested the man near the area where he was found to be in possession of marijuana and an unidentified white vial of fluid with a chemical odor. The mother identified Bates from a police photo as the attacker. At the Jackson County Detention Center, Bates told police he had gotten a cigarette from someone near the park and doesn't remember anything of the incident until he was awakened inside a fenced-in area and was taken into custody by police. Bates' bond is set at $150,000 cash only. His first court appearance is scheduled for Monday. Pedophiles, y'all. Pedophiles it's the new secret society. Not that I would say that this guy was part of a secret society, but, you know, there are too many of them out here. I mean, I can't prove it, but I sure see it in the street. I see how many men eyeball young girls and young boys. They may not act out on what they're thinking, but I know in my heart they're out here. And I'm telling you, to me, the only result in them attempting to do something is death. No ifs, ands, and buts. Let's bring it there. I don't think anybody would disagree with that. As long as we can prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that they've been doing this or did this, kill them. Kill them. That's the only way. But I'm going to tell you, there's going to be legislation soon, within 10 years, I believe. And I've said this before, maybe 15, maybe 20. But the next wave of someone getting their rights to do what they want to do, it's pedophilia, pedophiles. And I know exactly how they're going to do it because, see, there's so many people who are affluent. There's so many people who are in government and clergy who are pedophiles. You all know this to be true, but they're protected and they're hidden. But they're going to start doing things legally to move it. And I'm telling you, it's not going to be where they just bust out and say, hey, we're going to make pedophilia legal. No, they're going to take their time as they did with other communities and move it in strategically. And those undercover will be in connection to move the laws and move the rules and legislation a certain way, right up under your nose. And this is how it's going to go down, I believe, right? I believe that there's going to be someone who the world loves. Well, let's just say America, right? Let's just pick on America because America, whatever happens here, whatever filth happens here, other countries follow through, other parts in the world follow through because Americans are doing it and we can do it too. And if there's somewhere where their activity is suppressed, They want to come over to America. So I believe it's going to first happen here. But there's going to be a movie star, an entertainer, somebody so super mainstream that there are heartstrings attached at the mention of their name. And this person is going to get exposed for having a relationship with someone who is underage. Not 5 years old or 8 years old, which that can't be a relationship, we understand. No, they're going to push it. It might be someone 15, 14, 15, 16, something just below what people can tolerate. Because even though the law says that, well, as an 18-year-old in most states, and I think Georgia at 16 to be consenting for sexual intercourse, hit me up. Let me know in the comment section below where you live and what state and what the legal age is. Because that saves me a lot of clicking and looking, and I'm not trying to be the authority. This is a group type of thing, and I want you just to drop it down in the comment section because I'm going to read them and answer back. But they're going to have this person who is famous and a person who you wouldn't believe would be involved in something like this. But they'll be willing to come clean, and possibly them coming clean will happen after they've been shot and daggone near killed. And this will be staged. This won't be something by chance. This will be staged. It may not be where they get shot, but possibly they'll fake it. You understand? And all this will come out. And because of your mixed feelings for this superstar, for this megastar, for this entertainer, for this actor, it's going to be a man. It's going to be a white man, right? They're going to feel for this person like, oh my God, this is wrong because they shouldn't have been dealing there. They're 35 or 30 years old or 40 years old. And the person they were dealing with was 16 or 15. Yeah, I think it's going to be 15. And the world will be watching. Then there's going to be debates about this. And some people who are on their side, as far as the side of pushing pedophilia, will bring up arguments in favor. It's going to be brought to the forefront. And people will have mixed feelings about this. And the child that is involved, and this to me may be staged, right? That child that's involved will be someone who comes off extremely mature, controlled and engineered. Surgical precision, like I like to say. And they're going to come clean with this, and it's going to set the world on fire. And other things will come out of this in other countries, and it'll be all you hear. At one time, it was all about gay rights. Now, folks, for the most part, have their rights. There's a young lady who works in a Walmart along my bus route. And I passed two Walmarts along my bus route. And she told me that there was a man about 60 years old who was purchasing a bra. He had on a pink shirt that was pretty much see-through, so you can see the white bra that he had on. He wasn't a transsexual. He was just a straight-up man with lipstick. He didn't wear a wig. He just had lipstick on. This pink shirt that was very sheer and see-through, and you saw the bra. He had on Daisy Dukes and high heels. And he was brazen about it. And to each his own, right? This is America. Thank you, Barack Obama. Didn't do nothing for black folks, but you daggone sure did it for other people, right? And I'm not angry. But this place is going to hell, y'all. Come on. Because we can keep bringing stuff up. One person wants their right for this, and it's a circus over here. Let's be real. I don't care whether you're white, you're black, you're this, you're that. You all got to agree. This place has turned itself inside out. And people say, why'd you bring Obama into it? Hey, he pushed to open certain doors. I'm not hating. Do what you do behind closed doors. It's between you and your creator. But now that everybody has rights now, not everybody, but so many people now, and other people are picketing and protesting, and well, we want the right to do this, and we want the right to indulge in bestiality. We want the right to do this. Well, how far is pedophilia? Pedophilia is just right around the corner then, right? It's just a matter of time. Because let me tell you something, more so than anything else, with the pedophiles, that thing runs deep. People are killed over this thing because they do not want to be exposed. It's bigger than we think. Now look, we have this guy. Let me scroll back up again. His name is Bates, right? He's a dude high as a kite in the park and ran up on somebody. He's not part of that privileged few who have the protection and the money and are connected as far as government is concerned, or just in the inner circle of money. Doctors, lawyers, higher ups, the upper class. When you see these doctors, think about it. When you see these doctors and lawyers, or just these dudes who have money, hey, I'm not saying it's the truth. Chances are they're white, right? And me and the fellows, we go to the Philippines every year. You know, we leave the wives behind and we just have a great old time, you know, reminiscing because we were in college together. We grew up together. You don't have to go all the way to the Philippines to do that. What are you doing out there that you can do that you can't do here? Right? You got to watch everybody's movement. What is it about a 12-year-old, a 13-year-old? And there are some countries where I believe they're so poor. I can't factually say that I researched it, but come on now. You have money. You go to these poor places. These people need money. These kids are out here hustling. These parents are out here selling their kids. You got parents selling their kids right here in the USA. But more and more is going to come out. More and more is going to come out, and it's not good. So you can get distracted, and this guy should have the book thrown at him or just get his head chopped off. But they're going to have more and more stories like this put out there. But then we're distracted. We're going to look at the little pedophile who did something, but the big rings, the money, the dealings, the secret clubs. These people got clubs for everything. Swing clubs back in the day. I used to go to them places, and you see these rich folks up in there passing their wives around, organized. And then that was just a meeting ground. These people had their own private parties. Now, I never encountered anything on a pedophile level, but some of these men look mad grimy. I mean, if a man's going to sit up and say, I want to find another man to screw my wife and ejaculate inside of her, and I'm going to eat it out, then you can't. These people have no moral compass. So I don't put nothing past them. But mark my words, this is the next push. And there are many people out here on Facebook and on YouTube. I won't put their names in it, but they have agreed with me that pedophilia is the next push. And pedophilia will be that next level. And I mean, come on. People talk about in Christianity, Jesus is coming soon. Well, you know what? Whether you believe it or not, the way this world is going, somebody's coming soon to straighten this mess up, and I want no part of it.
Make sure to check out the boldest blog at LanceScurv.com and follow Scurv on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube under LanceScurv.